Poverty, as we know, is about not having enough money to meet basic needs, including food, shelter, and clothing. However, the World Bank often describes poverty in this way. Poverty is hunger. Poverty is lack of shelter. Poverty is being sick and not being able to see a doctor. Poverty is not having access to school and not knowing how to read. Poverty is not having a job. It is a fear for the future, living one day at a time. So, as they say, poverty is a situation people want to escape. So basically, poverty is a call to action for the poor and the wealthy alike. A call to change the world so that many more may have enough to eat, adequate shelter, access to education and health, protection from violence, and a voice in what happens in their communities. When I worked in the field of poverty, I simply described it as a situation where a family does not have enough money. The Nigerian government has stated that 41% of its population lives below the poverty line. That means that the nation has over 86 million people that are said to be poor. These 86 million people are persons, human beings with faces and names. They are just not statistical percentages. Folks, this is an alarming situation and should be given urgent attention. Over the years, researchers tried to find out the causes of extreme poverty in Africa. Africa is extremely poor in income and consumption, and at the same time, extremely wealthy in natural and human resources. So right away we see that something is missing. We need to identify the missing link between Africa's wealth and its income and consumption. In this track, we find that while Africa has a large stock of human resources, it also has a serious deficiency in its stock of human capital. That is the problem, folks. The grave and grievous deficiency in human capital is the reason Africa is poor. Now we are looking for solutions, practical ways for Africa to lift itself out of poverty, because I believe that we can if we put in the work and have the can-do attitude that countries like China, South Korea, and Singapore have imbibed in recent times. I believe if we do this, we too can win. There are strategies that can be put in place to help nations completely eradicate poverty or reduce it to an inconsequential percentage, where let's say 99.9% of populations would live well above the poverty line. These strategies include such activities as empowering women, ensuring that everyone has access to basic education and healthcare, and providing basic infrastructure for learning and economic freedom. This is what countries like China and India have done and are doing. Folks, let's share this quote by the great Nelson Mandela. Overcoming poverty is not a tax of charity. It is an act of justice. I'm Magnus, and that's my view.